Hello, First Methodist Houston. I'm Andy Nixon, Senior Pastor of our church. And I wanted to remind you today about our worship lineup for Sunday, September the 3rd. As you may know, our downtown campus continues to be closed. We did get some flooding in the downtown campus, not as bad as we had feared. But the main problem with our downtown campus is that there is no electrical power. And because of that, the building is very uncomfortable. And it's also dangerous to walk around in the dark. And because of that, we kept the downtown campus closed. The good news is, though, our West Campus is open, and so our worship services will all be out west. We're going to have two, an 11:15 Vine Source Contemporary service, which will meet in Stansbury Hall, and then we will have an 11 o'clock traditional worship service in the Worship Center. Make a note that there will be no 9 o'clock traditional worship service as there usually is on the West Campus. We're asking everyone to come at 11 o'clock for a traditional worship service in the Worship Center. We've also invited our friends at Covenant Glen United Methodist Church to be a part. However, I have to tell you that congregation has been just devastated by the storm. A huge percentage, 30-40%. Of Covenant Glen members, Dr. Robert Childress, their pastor, believes have been dislocated because of the storm. So I'd encourage you just to be in prayer for Covenant Glen because they truly have been hit hard by this tragedy. At First Methodist Houston, though, we will have two services, 11:15 Vine Source, Stansbury Hall, and then 11 o'clock in the Worship Center for traditional folks. If you've never been to the West Campus, the address is 10570 Westpark Drive. The best way to get there is from the south. And so yesterday I went to Westpark Tollway and got off on Gessner and headed north on Gessner and then west on Westpark. And that got me there just fine. If you try to come to the campus from the north, though, there are all sorts of street closures, and I would just encourage you not to do that. Weave your way around to the south side and then come up from there. Also, if you can, bring some things with you. Cleaning supplies, personal toiletries, detergents, anything that you would use to clean your house. These are things that we have a desperate need for, and we have given away literally thousands of pounds worth of these type of things in the last week, so much so that we're going to keep our relief center on the West Campus open and try to give these items away again next week. If you can bring something like that with you on Sunday morning, drop it off at the church. We'll make sure that it gets to where it needs to go. Finally, one last thing. Our Altar Emoji community, these are African Christians that do an English-speaking service at First Methodist Houston every week, have spearheaded the charge for our relief center over the last few days, and they have done an amazing job. They are believing that they're going to get a lot of folks at their 12:30 service that they usually don't see, and they want to provide lunch. So if you can, bring something that you would traditionally bring to a potluck in a dish that you don't want back. Bring that with you to church, and again, we'll collect those things and make sure that they get where they need to go. Again, we are really looking forward to seeing everyone. We have been holding you up in prayer, as I know you have us, and I'm really looking forward to great celebrations of what Jesus Christ is and what his gospel is all about. Because if we've learned anything over these past few days, it's that Jesus and faith in him is stronger than any storm. We've seen so many evidences of his goodness and grace these last few days, and I'm really looking forward to sharing with you what he has done through First Methodist Houston tomorrow. If you can't join us in person, we are streaming both services live on our website, Facebook pages, and YouTube channel, so be sure to join us there. However you're with us, you are part of First Methodist Houston, and I am really looking forward to seeing each of you. Thanks and God bless. Bye-bye.